Howdy, Simmers. Today I am building a family home in The Sims 4. It occurred to me that it's been a while since I built a family home that wasn't specifically meant for one of my saves, which is ridiculous because I'm a family player and I love building family homes. It's like my main thing. So I don't know why I haven't built a family home in a while, but I finally built one just for y'all, so I hope you like it. And I'm gonna be honest, I spent a majority of last night when I was trying to fall asleep thinking about this build and what I wanted it to look like, what all I wanted to include. And for the most part, I feel like it is fairly accurate, honestly. Now, there are some things that I just did not think about at all. One of those things being the actual shape of the house. So I will admit, the actual shape of the house is messy. The only things I really thought about with this house was the downstairs layout, and I knew I wanted to include a shared room for twins. And that was basically it. Now, I will say, this is not a big family home. This is only a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And when I was originally thinking about this, I actually wanted to include like a third kid, basically, so we would have had an extra room, because I wanted either a child or a toddler to be here as well. And in that front room, when you walk through the front door, I wanted there to be like little toys just in that area. But it didn't end up happening because I didn't put a third bedroom, so it's fine. For the most part, it is accurate to what I wanted, just not entirely. I'm all about cozy vibes, and so this is a tight space, I guess, at least in the kitchen, which you will see here in a little while. I spend a lot of time on the outdoors. As usual, I have a hard time with mixing and matching siding and stone together. I am working on it, I swear, but it's just so hard to find the right combinations of stuff. I don't know how y'all do it, those who are like avid builders in The Sims. So please teach me your ways. I know I have a lot of small spaces. I kept everything kind of enclosed, so nothing is really open, which is different from what I typically do, I think. I'm a very like open concept kind of person, and that was not the case with this build. I am happy with how this came out, even though it's not like 100% accurate to what I was wanting, but it's fine. We actually start on the kitchen first because I thought about this the most when I was coming up with this build last night. And I know you guys are probably questioning the green countertops that I'm using. Those are from Parenthood, and they don't have matching upper cabinets, which really makes me mad. This particular swatch lives in my head rent-free. It's not my favorite, but it's also, like, very interesting to me, so I try to use it when I can. Uh, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questionable things from people about it because I know not everyone likes that particular swatch. I will say, I don't like the countertop color, but I love the green on the counters, and it's fine. I do have to use some dark brown cabinets on the upper half, which is fine. I also put in some shelving in here. Now, I wanted this place to feel kind of lived in, so I added in a lot of clutter in places. I think upstairs that becomes kind of less of a thing, but I don't know. The kitchen is like the homey place for me, and I really wanted it to feel kind of tight and cozy, I guess. So there's that. But I do think this is probably my favorite room in the entire build, just because I spent so much time thinking about what it was going to look like. And yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. It looks basically the way I wanted it to. The windows. I didn't know much about the window situation, but I knew that in the living room I wanted big open windows, and I kind of carried it on into the dining area just to, kind of make it match. But the living room specifically, I wanted these big open windows, and I got it. It's gonna let in a lot of light. So, there are base game windows, I think, if I remember correctly. Now, we are going into the dining room, actually, since it's right next to the kitchen. It's fine. I feel like I don't do too much in the dining room, honestly. I went with a kind of purple scheme in here, I guess, only because I wanted these chairs specifically, but this particular swatch only has those, like, purple cushions on it. So I kind of wanted it to match, but, like, I did what I could. I don't think it turned out that bad. It's probably the darkest room in the whole house, though, if I would have to guess, which isn't, a bad thing. It's fine. So I actually think it looks kind of nice. But I don't do too much in here. I don't know. I maybe could have added some kind of hutch in there. I don't know if I have the room for that or not. But the living room. So this is my bright family space. I put a chimney in here. Is it a chimney? Fireplace. That's the word. I don't even put a chimney on this house, I realize. It's just the fireplace. Uh, but I decided to do this like stone background wall behind the fireplace just to kind of look like it was all flowing together and it was like one thing. And I think it turned out really nice. It's not exact, but it's the closest I could get to the stone texture on the fireplace. Don't worry, I have play tested this build. Your Sims can get to that couch with where the table is at. There's just a little bit of clipping. So I do use move objects for this. I always use move objects. This weird thing I'm doing on this wall, I don't know what I was thinking with it. I just didn't know what to put there. So I wanted to do some kind of like fun thing. And so I put some mirrors there and it has this like wooden design in front of it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that because I'm not sure if I like it or not. It was an idea. We're going back into clutter now. I'm looking for the tools of fire, which is a little clutter option. You see it right there. I always have such a hard time trying to find that specific item. And I don't know. I think it's in miscellaneous decorations or it's in sculptures. I don't remember at this point. I swear I always forget. But it's fine. Now, I do remember to actually go through and switch out the lighting in this house from the saucer lights. Now, some of them do have the saucer lights still, but for the most part, I do change the lights out. You're welcome. And I remember to paint the ceiling, which you will see later. I think I only forget to do it in like one room, which is this outdoor thing that I built, but never mind. Let's not worry about that. With this house, I did end up putting in a laundry room. And I know not everyone is going to be happy about that. A lot of people find laundry really annoying, but it's a cute addition to the house. And I don't put laundry in my builds a lot, so it's fine. I use the same countertops. I use the same things that I use in the kitchen for in here. And honestly, it's fine. It's a small thing. So you don't have to use it if you don't want. All you have to do is delete the laundry basket that I put down here later on. And then you never have to worry about it again. But if you're someone who likes having your Sims do laundry, that's there for you. We are moving on to the main area of the build, which is our kind of walk-in foyer, I guess. And this is the area that I mentioned I wanted to have like little toys on that rug there. But that didn't end up happening because I didn't put a third bedroom in here for a younger kid. So it's a very minimal space. I think I just put some art around. I'll put a bookshelf in here as well from Crystal Creations, which I actually put in that spot over there. In the other spot, I actually end up putting an aquarium. So it's just a whole thing of me putting things in builds that I don't usually put in builds. So I wanted to put a desk in here originally. But with where that archway is into the laundry room, it just was not possible. But it's fine. I think I do like this space a lot as well. It's pretty nice, I think. So have a little seating area here. We get a little table. And I can't remember which one to pick out. That one. That's the one I pick out. With the downstairs basically done, we're moving to the upstairs now. This hallway, I basically do nothing with. There's a computer at the end of the hallway. I think I put a plant kind of near the stairs. And I can't even remember if I remembered to put a curtain on that window or not, honestly. I feel like curtains are one of the things that I forget about a lot when I'm going through and putting, stuff on windows. I just always miss one or two here and there. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Not every window has to have curtains. We are moving on to the twins' bedroom. And ideally, I wanted this to be a bigger space than what it is. So this is like the saddest teen kind of twins room ever because literally all they have are the beds and their dressers. So yeah, I think at some point I want to do just like a room design where I have this big space and I do like two sides to it, kind of like what I'm doing here, but with more room. And I'm dividing it in half with one side being the more like girly kind of sim into pink everything. And then the other being more of the sporty kind of person, loves basketball and whatever else. More of a tomboy, I guess. And yeah, I picked out that specific dresser or wardrobe or whatever just because it matched the bed. So I think it's fine. I got a little bit of sports clutter just to emphasize, like, hey, this is the sport person here. So I like how it turned out. I wish I had more space to kind of customize it a little bit more, but it's fine. I put posters up. You know which side is which. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very rusty for A, recording a speed build, and B, building family houses in general, just because it's been a long time. But I think I did good for the most part. Bathrooms are really simple. I probably could have just cut out the whole bathroom layout anyway. This bathroom is really big. It didn't need to be really big. But I originally had a roof here, I think, and then I was like, you know what? This is a master bedroom. It needs a master bathroom. I can just add one right here. And so it ended up becoming a really big master bathroom. But we are moving on to the final room in the house, which is the master bedroom. And I use a lot of for rent in here. The bed is for rent. The dresser is for rent. And I thought I used something else from for rent, but I feel like, I don't know. I might be misremembering. Those lamps are from the for rent expansion. I don't know. I wanted to keep this room a little bit more simple compared to the other stuff because I don't know why. Master bedrooms to me are just always so boring and plain. So, because they're the more adult rooms, and, you know, adults aren't allowed to have fun colored bedrooms or anything. But we're gonna move on to this outdoor space really quickly. This is just like a small kind of storage area. And I put a woodworking table in here. Woodworking? Words are hard. And again, play tested. Your sim can access it. It's fine. But this is more of like a storage area, just kind of outside. Outside, we've got a grill. We'll put a table in here. I put a couple of planters out here as well. So I guess we do have a decent amount of activities then. The only thing we're missing is maybe an easel and a chess table, but I don't really put chess tables in my builds anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Landscaping is the last thing that I do. And I kept it pretty simple, I think, but it's really nice. I built this house in San Sequoia, if you're wondering. So, because family house, San Sequoia came with growing together. It's kind of like the ideal spot for this kind of stuff. But I get some trees around, and I try to make it as close to what I can with, you know, the surrounding area. But I think I have talked long enough, so let me go ahead and hop into the game, and I will show you the build. Alright, so this is the house. I really do like how it came out. I think that it is really nice. I, of course, remembered a mailbox, and we also have some trash cans in the build, never fear. But we have this kind of like nice entryway to the front door. Some light landscaping on the sides. When we come inside, we have got the giant staircase. To our left, we have a little seating area here, and we have a plant as well. You can see that bookshelf and a little seating thing over there. We have got a coat hanger and our umbrella rack over here as well, and of course a thermostat because seasons. Our little family chore board. Then you can see the aquarium from over there. So let's start in the living room. We walk in and we've got the fireplace there. There's a TV connected to the fireplace. It's not much in here, but I think it's nice. And then over here we have that kind of weird mirror detail that I put in here. So let me know what you think of this. Is it a weird thing to add or is it fine? And we'll actually head this way. And this is our laundry room. Very small, but it's got the washer and dryer and laundry basket. You can see there's a little bit of laundry on the floor as well. So I thought it would be a nice little detail. Over this way, we have the dining room, which is very nice. So I don't have like anything in here, honestly, but it's fine. I think it turned out pretty nice, honestly. It's kind of fancy, even though it's very minimal. And then in here is the kitchen, which this is a very small space, but I really like it. got the fridge, sink, our oven and stove. And yeah, it's not bad. Oh, was this meant? Okay. I think I accidentally put the wrong floor thing on there because I know I changed that. It's fine. I think maybe I thought that was the bathroom when I added that onto there, but it's perfectly okay. Now, we're actually going to go up the stairs now. And no, it does not look like I remembered to put a curtain on that window, but that's fine. So, we have a small walkway here that you should be able to get through. And then in here, we have the teen bedroom for the twins. It's a very cramped space, but we have that side there. And then for our sporty sim, got this over here. I used a little divider to separate the room. And yeah, that's nothing special. We have our little desk area over here for your computer setup. And here is a very small bathroom. And then through here is the master bedroom. We've got the kind of canopy bed there with this little ottoman there. And then we have the giant bathroom over here. Now, it's very simple. And there's not really much to it. And then if we come back down the stairs and go through this little area, we have our back door. And we're going to turn to our right, and we have our little storage woodworking area. As you can see, I had my test sim working on something back here, so that's why there's a block there. But other than that, we have our little dining section out here with our grill and the outdoor trash can. We have a telescope and a couple of planters. And that is the full build. This build is available on the gallery if you would like to download it. It is called the Cozy Family Home, and it is available on my gallery, TheSimmingKoalaa with 2 A's. I always have it in the description for you guys if you ever want to download anything from my page. I had a lot of fun with this build. I think that it came out really, really well. And it came out pretty accurate compared to what I was thinking for it originally. Obviously, I wanted the twins' bedroom to be a little bigger, and I wanted there to be another bedroom, but for the most part, it came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I'm really happy with it. So let me know in the comments if you like the build, and definitely let me know what I should build next, if I should build any more family homes soon, because I really do miss building these. But with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.